I've been thinking about this. There's something that's been going on for centuries. At one point, we had all of these great conquerors. Alexander the Great, Catherine the Great, and Peter the Great, and Genghis Khan, Attila the Hun, Julius Caesar. He kicked some serious ass. Now enter Caesar's highly conservative senator rival, Cato. Cato, Mr. Virtue, Mr. I can't do anything wrong, Mr. Oh, look at me, I'm so wonderful, I'm so righteous. A follower of Stoicism, quite the opposite of our buddy Caesar, who, like I said, had affairs to the left and the right, and would kill tons of people and was proud of it. Anyway, Cato and Caesar really hated each other, and they messed with each other in many, many different ways. Another enemy of Caesar's was Bibulus. He was yet another conservative that Caesar's supporters ended up assaulting by dumping duty over his head. Caesar was a conquering general. He was elected consul. To continue to move up the ladder, he formed an alliance with two extremely influential men, his already best buddy Crassus and Pompey the Great. Pompey was seriously hot stuff in Rome, only 6 years older than Caesar, but a superstar. This alliance between the three men was called the Triumvirate. All three benefited. Pompey could get the votes. Crassus had the money and quite a bit of power, and Caesar was kind of like the glue between the two, and he was the rising star. So Bibulus, a nemesis of Caesar's, he threw some serious salt in Caesar's game. Bibulus claimed that the Gauls were upset. He claimed that he saw a flash of lightning in the sky, and if Caesar went into the Senate that day, he was said to be going against the will of the gods and breaking the law. Caesar couldn't be charged while still in office, but the moment he came back into Rome as a private citizen, he could be charged. Basically, these guys just tried to find every creative way on earth to screw each other up while they jumped ahead, even if it meant throwing religion into the picture and making up ridiculous things that people bought to hurt each other and get each other imprisoned or whatever. So here's the deal. Two consuls are supposed to be working together every year. So Caesar's conservative pains-in-the-neck enemies chose Bibulus as the other consul to make sure that Caesar's life was as impossibly difficult as was inhumanly possible. Caesar wasn't having any of this goofiness. His diabolical plan was to forge the Triumvirate, get himself connected with two of the most powerful men in Rome. So Caesar next took a job in a province in northern Italy that made him a military general. Enter the so-called barbaric Gauls, who lived in what is now modern-day France. Caesar wanted to take over this province. In 60 AD, there were 12 million Gauls. Caesar said that he killed 1 million Gauls and he made another million slaves. And he was proud of this. So the Gauls, called Helvetii, were from what is now modern-day Switzerland. They were attacked by German tribes and they moved into southwestern Gaul, which was owned by the Romans. Caesar destroyed the bridge that the Helveti's were trying to cross to prevent them from migrating. They tried to migrate another way. This was basically war. War, I say. So over several years, Caesar made a lot of money. He built a bridge over the river Rhine. He made a reputation for himself as seriously kick butt. He conquered the Gauls and German tribes as well. Lots of killing of men and women and children. Lots of massacres, Caesar style. In 55 BC, Caesar was in full-blown, got to show them how awesome I am mode. He was 45 at the time. His Gallic wars continued through 51 BC. Among his crazy antics were in 52 BC, Caesar erected not one but two walls encircling the city of Alesia in eastern Gaul, which would have been a problem had the people trapped inside the walls not need to eat. The fall of Alesia was not the end of the Gallic Wars, but it was the final major brouhaha. So, as if all of this wasn't enough, he decided to keep the flame burning by trying to invade Britain, which was gold, silver, and pearl enriched. But it also had really crappy weather. He tried to invade Britain, but was unsuccessful, mostly because of storms. He had to return with his tail between his legs, with his troops, to Gaul. He tried again, not really having learned his lesson. It went a little bit better this time. He didn't actually conquer despite winning a battle, he just didn't have the troops for real, conquest. So he ended up doing something kind of lame, like imposing a tax, which, they kind of forgot about and whatever. So this wasn't really one of his most stellar moments. Almost 100 years later, Caligula was like, well, okay, Caesar didn't do it, but I'm going to do it. And whatever. He felt miserably too, but he wasn't exactly a, Julius Caesar. Anyhow, win or lose, during this time, he was becoming a serious threat to Pompey, who had realigned himself with the Senate, and this was also following the very graphic death of Crassus, who had molten gold poured down his throat. The Senate ordered Caesar to stop all of his military shenanigans and come back to Rome, and Caesar said, "No way, Jose!" He defied the Senate by crossing the Rubicon, the infamous crossing of the Rubicon, ain't no turning back now, and marching toward Rome with an army.